Greetings, my fellow normies. I hope you're all doing well today. This is Scott, your host. And if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and share. And today we're going to be talking about Bosch Season 7 has a release date, cast, trailer, synopsis, and more. And so we're going to jump right into it. If you do not know, Bosch is on Season 7 of Amazon Prime and is definitely happening. It is now time to look at what we have expected from all of this stuff, and I'm very, very excited about this because I absolutely, you know what? I normally don't like these police dramas, but I've got to say I really, really enjoy Bosch and all that. There isn't really a set date on when it's going to release or a premiere date or anything like that, but there is information in regards to uh, season 7 finished filming January 21st of this year. So I think they're shooting for an April, maybe May release and all that. So everybody is back as usual. Of course, Titus Welliver will return as Harry Bosch. There is no series without him, of course. We also see Jamie Hecker returning as Jerry Egger, his partner and stuff. I've got to say, you know what? I really like him and his partner and stuff. I guess I believe his partner originally, even in real life, is from somewhere else. I want to say Haiti or one of the African nations or something like that. And his dynamic really puts a lot of things quite in perspective, and I really, really appreciate that and stuff. That's hey Hollywood. That's how you bring in diversity. Okay, you don't throw it and push it down our throats and stuff. So, but we don't have any trailer yet. But we do know that filming has finished at the time of my reporting now. And on top of that, the trailer isn't usually released until closer to the release date. So, like I said, we might see something later on, middle of this year sometime and all that. Um, but we know that the synopsis hasn't been released as well, too. Um, We do know that the season will be based on the book The Concrete Blonde and the Burning Room. If you're scratching your head at The Concrete Blonde, yes, it was also used as a source material for the first season. And you know what, too, you can really feel each season as being kind of a standalone in a lot of ways. But also, too, there's the continuation of other stories that are kind of intertwined. And I've got to say, it's done very well. But Bosch and his partner Jerry Egger will be dealing with separate murder investigations during the season. One will work on a case that involves street drugs, while the other involves white-collar crimes. The bad news about the series is that this is the final season. We have no idea how the show will wrap up the story, but the final season order came with the renewal. So, writers will have worked that out, I am sure. But I've got to say again, this show is so well written. It is such a good show. It's perfectly cast. It has such good actors and actresses in it. It's a pretty diverse uh, uh, cast and all that. Not that I care or anything like that, but the dynamic and being in the heart of LA, that makes a lot of sense, you know. As you know, that LA is pretty diverse in itself, you know. And I expect nothing less than greatness actually from this show. But I think that we'll see how this goes and stuff. But there was also some talk from Titus Welliver that plays Bosch. He said it's difficult to see this end because we're already down the road, he shared. We outlined season, taking the last 6 and 7 years into account. We want to write to an ending, and we have that ending. It was set in January before all of this happened. We're faced with the question, do we retool? Do we spend the time and money to retool and start over? Or can we do some stuff in the last season with what we already have and changing it and tweaking it and stuff? But they further go on and say, I think when this season is finished, it will be set before the killing of a certain individual that I will not state. He said, but it's going to have an echo that goes forward to that. It's going to be germane, and it's going to be the best way to put it. I hope that they don't put too much bullshit that's going in and going on with some of the crap in the country and stuff. It just doesn't have any place, to be honest, and I'm sick of them doing shit like this. But undoubtedly, it's the biggest attempt to court the mainstream. Like I said, services will be saying goodbye to the longest running show on Amazon Prime. Bosch has really picked up awards attention. Appeared on critics' top 10 list. It generated a lot of buzz on social media. And the reason why I found it and I liked it was because I like Titus Welliver as an actor. He's really good at stuff. It's pretty sturdy, a reliable TV show and stuff. It's got a different twist to it and stuff because the character Bosch comes from a broken family. His mother was a prostitute, and all this stuff. So it's a pretty, and then he was like raised in an orphanage and all this stuff, and so he kind of called backs to that, and then he went to war in Gulf War II, I think it was, and he comes back. He's broken and all this, and he's got bad PTSD and all that stuff. It's a pretty interesting dynamic, and then he's got a younger partner and all that. I believe, like I said, I think he's Haitian, stuff like that. But they also explore some of his partner's ethnic background and stuff like that, and some of the balancing of that fact and stuff. So, like I said, it explores a lot of things that you don't really get in some shows like that. So, but let me know what you think. I'm coming up on about 7.5 minutes here, and like, subscribe, and share, and we'll be talking to you later. Take care, everybody. Bye.